mean, we got everything in this game. Final Fight, Street Fighter, crossover extravaganza. All right, so in this episode of Retro Wednesdays, taking a look at one of Brett's favorite games, Street Fighter 2010. Because every time we play games, he always brings up like, yo, we should play Street Fighter 2010. Street Fighter 2010. So we're doing it. It's finally happening.
Good.
Excited?
I am, yeah. This is a game that I had, and it was really frustrating, but once you get acquainted with the controls, which takes a while, it's not bad. It's fun, and it's got that whole... It's got infinite continue, so that's a good thing.
Well, that's good, at least.
It gives you that feeling of, like you get when you play I Want to Be the Guy, where each stage is kind of short, and you just need to get through it, and then move on to the next. And it never gets to the point where you play a stage and you're like, man, this is so hard, I don't feel like playing this anymore. It's always kind of hard, but not unattainable, and I think that's what keeps you playing.
I gotcha. So it's like it keeps you engaged.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is a great game, but it is fun once you get past a few of the things. So I think you should start it off.
Okay.
You should get acquainted with the controls early on, because as you progress, you really need to understand how they work.
Okay. I like the music already. All right, we got a little background.
You can tell that the team who did Mega Man 2 had some influence here, because from a music standpoint.
Yeah, I can hear it, yeah.
Like when you hear some of the stage songs, you'll think Mega Man 2. And I can't remember if this is tied to Street Fighter in Japan or not. It's not.
I remember reading that there's like a whole bunch of weird, like, coincidental variances or whatever, like that make it seem like it's kind of related to Street Fighter and kind of related to Final Fight, but it's not really. Because, like, isn't your main character named Ken or something?
Yep.
And there's someone referenced in the game named Ryu or something. Or Ryu, excuse me.
Yes, that's true. I believe... I'm not sure exactly what the origin of this game is, but... I do remember... I think I read that Street Fighter was supposed to be...
How you doing?
Street Fighter 2... supposed to be Final Fight or something like that?
Yeah, like it was... I think they came out with a second... Instead of calling it Street Fighter 2, they were going to call it Street Fighter 85 or something. I remember reading all about it.
I can't remember now, but...
It's too confusing. I never understood that, how people, like, want a Street Fighter story. Like, who cares? It's Street Fighter.
I agree with you. I don't want a story in any game I play.
Like, you could have a background. Like, you could say he does this and does that, and that's cool. But, like, I don't need a whole life story about this. So I'm supposed to kill that dude up top, I guess?
I would argue that I'd rather just... Whoever was going to work on the story, work on the gameplay and don't worry about the story.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those games you're going to die a lot. A lot.
It's hard to tell what, like, right off the bat, I'm already kind of like, what's the background and what's the foreground?
One of the tactics you probably want to use is to destroy those rocks, because those give you power-ups.
Oh, cool.
And another reason I think I like this game is because it has that... If you position yourself right, you can really unload on somebody.
Like,
and that's
it's like
my
an
favorite thing.
Kind of thing. All right, that's cool.
It's my favorite thing ever. I love that. I love when you can, like, get real close to something and unload on it and really do a lot of damage in a short period of time. And there are, each attack has a different damage, so certain attacks, are better than others for certain things.
I wish you can see on angles.
We've referenced this in the past. You can see that there are tons of different attacks that you have at your disposal. And you kind of need to learn how to use a lot of them so that you can get through the game.
You can't attack down though? That's kind of weird.
You can if you jump, I think. No. You actually, if you get a power up, you can do it.
Okay.
But you lose your power up if you die, so it's may as well get used to doing it this way.
It's fun, like I'm enjoying it so far, but it's like I can see how I can see what you're saying by like the levels being really short because it's like the boss is already there, and it's sort of like it sort of is like Street Fighter in that sense because it's like there's no like drawn out. I have to get from point A to point B.
It's one of the first boss rush games that was released. As far as I know, I mean. Ooh. Every time you get 2 of those, it powers up your shot that shoots further.
Okay. That's good. Could use that. Fuck. Man, I'm getting destroyed.
Honestly, you're gonna like the first level is just feeling it out. You're gonna die a million times. In fact, I think the best thing to do here is to have you beat the first level because I'll probably beat the first few levels if you give it to me.
Right, I got you.
So I want you to get acquainted with the controls, otherwise we're not going to be able to beat the game.
The biggest complaint I have about it right now is just like I can't tell what the hell is the
there you go.
Foreground versus the background.
You need to exit before the time runs out.
Where do I go?
It's down. Go down. Hurry up, because you only have... See where it says open? That's all what time you have left.
Ah.
There you go.
Cool. Alright, easy enough. I faded in. Now I'm fighting Gorilla Boy. Winston. Yeah, I mean, I guess it looks like the background from Ikari Warriors, doesn't it? 2? Where you go in the shop?
Really? I don't remember.
That's another game series we need to do.
Ikari Warriors?
Yeah.
You know what Ikari
means? Exploits. No.
It means rage.
Rage Warriors. That's nice. The first one sucks.
Yeah, it's a bit.
You can't beat it without a men like a vagina.
Yes.
You can't beat it without a code. There's no way. No human being can beat that game without a code. I played it once for like 2 minutes and I was just like, this is horrible.
For these blocks, I think down and attack is the best thing to do. Just be careful, those things explode, you gotta jump off.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I just know all these...
That's alright, no, I'd rather you point it out than just sit there and watch me failing.
Okay. Like for this one, you can use that exactly, there you go. So like I said, you kind of have to get acquainted with the controls, with the different attacks, and then you can be much more effective.
I like how it varies the level, like the level design, so to speak. How it's like some of them I'm moving and some of them I'm not, and I just totally fucked up.
Hurry up. Ah, shit. That's it. That'll do it.
I always kind of wish that when they would do that in games that there would be spikes. Like, just put spikes. It's like, what kills me? The void?
Yes.
Nothingness?
Actually, you're doing really well.
Thanks.
I remember playing this game for like 30 minutes before I got past the first level.
You have to remember, I spent all day Monday living free on Adventure Island. I'm already like jacked up to the heavens about quick reaction time and God, that game. That's one of those games that I'm now like I have to beat.
We'll beat it, or you'll beat it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we can definitely. It's beatable. It's like an endurance. That game is like an endurance match more than anything because none of it has any parts that are like, oh my god, it's too difficult for words. Like, they're all very, very beatable. Can I
go?
Oh, I just have to get hit by it? Oh, fuck me.
No, you can destroy it.
I couldn't figure. I don't know. I was like hitting it.
And I remember last time I was playing this, I figured out how to get those blocks from down below, and now I can't remember how to do it.
Oh.
I think it's down and attack.
Down and attack again?
Yeah, you just gotta aim it right. That's the problem. There you go. Starting to be SF 2010 Pro over here.
That's the thing that's interesting about this to me is that it's like, even though it's like I guess it's an obscure game. Like, would you say? Like, it's not the most widely known.
No.
I mean, people know about it.
I would agree with you. Yes.
But it's like, it's actually like it's a Capcom game. It's like it's really well put together. Like, it's not. I don't know. I went into it expecting it to have like real crap controls or like just being really garbagey, and it's just not. Like,
guess it is up and shoot would work. Better just go and get hit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Nice. Now you got 2 power-ups.
Oh, you fucker.
You better run. Those things blow up and shit. Alright. Now it gets pretty easy. You just need to shoot those things. I think this game has pretty good graphics, pretty good music. It's lacking just a little bit of polish, but I can forgive that because it's still pretty fun.
Yeah, I guess like my only complaint about it is I feel like the controls are just a little bit blocky. I kind of wish that there was like auto fire or like turbo. I mean, I could turn it on, I guess.
Alright, so the tactic with this boss...
Wow, I did not expect... I can walk on that? Or?
Tactic of this boss is stand under the tall platform. He's going to drop down and then just kill him.
Okay.
Oh, you missed it. You should do it now.
Yeah, stand under the tall platform, right?
Under the tall platform and shoot up at him, sorry.
Oh, okay. Ah, it sucks.
Almost. But you could... That's the tactic, and then by the time you do that, he's so injured that it's easy to kill him.
Okay. Of course.
So here, you can definitely do it. Just stand underneath that pillar and start firing up like crazy. And then
yeah, I didn't realize like it stand on the floor. I don't know. I was just like, oh, can I stand on it?
Yeah, there you go. Alright, now he's dead.
Damn. Where's my warpins? Whoa.
Very much time to kill him. Very 90s.
Whoa. It's like a magic eye poster from hell.
I used to be good at those magic eye.
I never got them to work. I wonder if it's because I'm nearsighted.
I could do it, and now if I stare at a spreadsheet with column widths that are differing, I'll get the same effect.
Really?
It'll seem like something's
crazy.
Closer than others.
Fighting Samus. Samus Arans. Gee.
This is another one where if you can position yourself underneath, you can really destroy. It's caught in a pattern.
Yes.
Oh, there he goes.
Aw, man.
Aw.
Oh, man, he fucked me up. He just crossed me up. I laugh because I watch a lot of Street Fighter videos, and I'm so bad at that game, but I love watching it. Ah, this stupid thing blocks my shot. Ah! Oh, I got him.
Fade in.
Oh my god, that sound. That was the worst. Kin? Who is there? How do you know my name? Why do they have to type it? That's not important.
Just remember the guy who programmed it typing. He's like, yo, look how awesome this is.
It's one letter at a time, man. No, everyone's gonna want to sit and read it. Now I'm on the ship planet. I already killed a bunch of these dudes.
Yeah. In this case, you need to kill... They drop coins and you have to pick them up.
Yeah. Ew.
And those little...
Those
those little sacks are... they have power-ups in them. It's like rocks.
Fucking hell. Slamming dildogs.
You've been playing this game for maybe...
Fuck!
You've been playing this game for like 30 minutes. Do you understand what I'm saying when it's like you have all these attacks and the enemies are programmed to go around every single one of them?
They're so goddamn annoying.
Like you have 10 different attacks and every enemy approaches you from an angle you can't hit them.
Fuck you. I can see why you wanted to beat this game. Oh my god, I'm just getting fucked on.
And yeah, and you get into this zone where you're just like, if you don't try, you're gonna get hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boom.
You're making really good progress.
Well, I'm glad. I don't want to be the third wheel here. Look at me, bonus man, in my secret vagina. Oh, that guy looks sick. He looks like he smells like cut grass. Those are the grossest. Like, this level is the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life in a video game. Fuck! Just like shit everywhere. Oh, it's so gross. They really missed out on an opportunity to make it even worse, because they could have made it like...
It's like mucus.
Yeah, or they have like a snotty kind of sound. Fuck you!
He does it. If you would have gone back, he would have
stayed.
You. Yeah, they only have a couple in them.
Yo, all these secret tactics.
I'm telling you, man, you replay
Street
this
Fighter
game a lot.
2010 strats.net.
Because basically what happens is you play the level so much that you just get...
Memorize it.
Yeah, and then there's one part that you have trouble on. Did I tell you the time that, like a couple weeks ago, when I went outside and there was a bag of McDonald's outside of my apartment?
No, I didn't hear this one.
Okay. I woke up early in the morning to take my dog for the walk. And I walk outside of our apartment, and our apartment building has a parking lot that cuts through between streets.
Right.
So locals know that you can cut through our parking lot.
Right.
Well, also local heroin addicts know this too. So I walk outside and I'm going down the alleyway to cut through to the street, and I see a bag of McDonald's that somebody left that obviously they ate it.
Fucking hell.
And then they just left it there like a slob, a scumbag.
That's really shitty.
So I was like, whatever. I'm walking my dog. I turn the corner. A giant human shit in the shape of an Omega symbol on the ground. Some heroin addict or homeless person was sitting in the alley and shit right next to our apartment.
Oh my god, dude.
It was so gross. And
That's
someone was like,
nasty as hell.
well, it's probably dog shit. No, it was not dog shit. This thing was like...
It's too big.
Bigger than some stuff I've dealt. Like, there's no way that a dog did that.
Bigger than
It
Christmas
was just
feast.
so gross because it was like pinched on both ends. And it was just so gross, and it was. And I came back from the walk and it was gone. So somebody cleaned it up, and this isn't the first time we've had shrubs. Like if you walk one time. Multiple times I've walked down the street near my apartment building and I see used heroin needles on the
It's
ground.
crazy.
And like, yeah, it's just...
Tactics
are sick. Now, you know what? I'm okay if you're sick and you need help. I'm cool with that. Like, I understand different people deal with their problems
right
a different way. But if you're gonna go the extra mile and make it shitty for everyone in your neighborhood, then I think you're a real piece of shit. You know?
Okay. Just like fuck myself. Alright, it's your turn.
I'm gonna be rusty as shit.
Well, it's not as bad. That wasn't a picture that you posted in our chat.
No, that was
thing,
another one. That was another one.
That was outrageous. That jar. It was like a shit inside of a bottle of water. Like, how does someone even do that?
Yeah, it's like someone took a bottle of water and put it in their ass and then shit.
I love that was the best part when we were playing CSI shit and we were like trying to come up with like all the different scenarios that it could have that could have happened. Like what I said, where he was like, he probably just tried to like scoop it up. Look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants over here.
Got StreetFighter2010Pro.com /
my
Brett
domain.
over here.
So, sorry, I was distracted because I happen to work at a university.
Yeah.
And I don't know about your job, but my job, we get annihilated with spam. Like, annihilated. And some of them are pretty clever. And it pains me to say, but not me, but one of my coworkers, and we happen to work in like a semi-IT technology field, so to speak.
Yeah.
He has fallen for them like several times, like several. And I just saw one that I got, and I was reading it real fast, and I already know he's gonna fall for this one because it says payroll. So it looks like it's an email from payroll about, oh, you need to log into your account to take a look because you have an unread notice. And in reality, like, that doesn't exist.
An unread payroll notice?
Yeah. Plus, if you look at the, like, my thing is I always, you know, look at the sender details in the header, and it's, like, not, you know,
yeah,
a .edu email address, so I kind of know. He kind of gave it away with that.
Right.
Dude, you're, like, flawless victory in this right now.
I like this game. I'm sorry.
No, it's alright. I just feel woefully inadequate as a man. Lavin. Leg kick Larry.
Yeah, once you get your gun powered up, it's like pretty
Damn!
beast.
Nice. I like how the planet in the background looks like a watermelon with a like hula hoop around it. It's got like a butthole in the bottom. This picture, like, it looks like...
it's better than having a butthole at the top.
It looks like a demonic baby, like, with one arm up, going, ah! You see it? It's gross. Now you're fighting a ring.
These levels.
Ken is now fighting the institution of marriage.
Such a social commentary.
Look at me, sjw.net. Wow, man. I haven't seen this many, like, turd and phallic things in a video game in a long time. Like, I kind of went away from the turd thing, and it is now
I
back
never
in
leave
full
the turd
force.
thing. I'm in that all the time.
Oh my God,
The music is so dissonant, man.
Yeah, it's just diarrhea.
It does a good job of stressing you out, though, I guess.
That's a thing. That's actually a new video that I'm kind of working on, is doing like my favorite Nintendo soundtracks, because some people I'm giving away. It kind of looks like Beavis, actually, like the head. Like right now you're on the body and the head is to the left or to your right. Sorry.
It looks like a dolphin. It looks like a duck screaming. Me,
I could see that.
because ducks scream, and I know it.
You do. You're like, but
A duck screaming with a big pompadour.
now you're fighting a condom.
This part's kind of gross. Just need to be patient.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing a video on this. It drips shit, and you gotta stand on it. But like I was saying about my stupid video, cause like, I don't know, some people argue, you know, I've heard people argue that, you know, the NES was successful because of, you know, the games itself and the graphics and everything, but I really think the music was the biggest thing. Cause it was the first home console to ever really bring like hard, like legit through composed music to video games. Because the Atari, well, yeah, I mean the Atari had music, but it didn't have soundtracks. It had music that played incidentally sometimes, and then sometimes it didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it was very primitive. But this was the first system to really, home console that the US had that kind of did that. That had actual bit music and music that changed, and, you know, different genres and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Man, I'm not doing well right now.
This is gross. It's like you're fighting a giant thing that's dripping pink eye on you.
See what I mean? Like these things, they approach you. It's all about angles.
It seems like they could fix it if they had a better weapon power system. Like, it not only shot further, but it got bigger. That's what she said. Ugh. Now it's a bin swanger.
It's a bin swanger.
So, bin swanger is this, like, real estate company that does real estate around where I live.
I've seen it. I thought it was a dumpster company.
But, no, it's a real estate company. Oh, look, Mega Man. You still pursue me, go home now and you won't get hurt. I'll go home when you're dead, you fuck. That's what I wish it would say. But, no, bin swanger's a bathroom code for, like, when you have like a super giant turd and it's like stuck, it's not like coming out. And so you gotta like wiggle a little bit, and when you wiggle it, the turd like slaps the side of the toilet bowl.
God.
And the sound that it makes is the Vince Wanger. Just that like sound, that wet slap.
Oh no.
This is the stuff I think about all day. Now you're in desert islands.
You just need to be patient with this guy.
Just need a little patience. Yeah. Need a little patience. Yeah.
Starting to get
Well, me
impatient.
singing probably isn't helping. I've been open to sleep at night. Stopping the door to tail in the moonlight.
He's speaking.
It's Guns N' Roses, man. Civil War. It's the their last big hit. I know
Guns
you're
N'
like a huge
Roses.
GNR fan.
Metroids.
Metroids.
My wife told me that like a lot of her days revolved around making it so that she doesn't have to hear me cry about something. And I never really thought about it, and then like I realized how much stress I cause her from complaining about everything. She's like, well, we can't do that because you're just going to cry about it. We can't do that because you're just going to cry about it. I don't want to hear it.
Oh my
Like-
god. The funniest part is my wife says the same thing. She's like, oh my god, please complain a little bit more. I haven't heard you complain in 13 seconds. Let's try bitch a lot. Ew, god, that looks so gross. It's a butt worm from below.
Alright, this is where patience comes in because you're going to get duped on.
I don't even, this just looks awful. What do you have to kill?
You have to kill the...
The big fucker or the turd?
Yes.
Big bro.
Rector.
It looks like that thing that... It kind of looks like that bad guy from Double Dragon.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Which I
The
never understood.
Sandman. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Need a little patience.
I don't got it.
I'm gonna be singing that all night.
We were... My air
Axl
conditioner
Rose
broke,
impersonation.
and we were at my house, and like it caused my wife so much anxiety because she knew I was going to come home and be so upset about the air conditioner not working. She's like, well, we're going back to the house then. So we had to drive. We at like 11 o'clock at night. She's like, I watched you take your shirt off, and I got so angry, I decided we're going to go to my mom's house. So we drove at 11 at night to my mom's house, an hour away, so we could have air conditioning. So she wouldn't have to hear me cry about it.
Oh, you fuck. Oh,
I just,
getting
you
shit
know, I
on.
just want perfection. That's all.
Fuck. No, I
I want
understand.
everything to be perfect. I paid a lot of money to live in that apartment. It better be
I'd be
perfect.
pissed if my air conditioner didn't work. I'd be pissed if my air conditioner didn't work and it was the winter.
I told her, I was
Just
like,
want
I'm
to
not
work.
coming back to the apartment until the air conditioner's fixed, so. They better
How
get
come
on
his
that.
thing's all short? Can you kill that guy?
Yeah,
Fuck.
you can.
Oh, you shit.
Some may say this boss is tedious.
It's fucking
And I would tell
horseshit is
them,
what it is.
You haven't been to the next levels yet. You know, it's like that thing you want to put so much damage in and you can't.
Yeah. Fuck.
And it's like, how do I
How do I maximize my DPS?
how do I even deal with that?
How do I put it? I'll put max DPS. When I'm busy countering dodge mechanics. You can only hit him one time.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
it.
But you
I don't
want
know
to
why
hit him
I'm
so
like-
many times.
I know. I don't know why I'm always like getting greedy. I need to start doing more rock and roll singer impersonations.
Can it not be Guns N' Roses though?
No way, man. I do a good Axl impersonation.
Yeah, that may be true, but I don't know.
Doesn't make it any better.
It's still Guns N' Roses. More like Buns N' Roses.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Chinese democracies.
What's that?
That was their last album they put out. It sucks. Fucking hell!
Chinese democracies?
Yeah. Well, Chinese democracy. So I have to pluralize everything, so I'm an idiot.
That's another
Fucking
thing my wife hates
dick
so much.
Biting shitlords.
One of my favorite things to do is mispronounce things on purpose, and
It is
my
really
wife
funny.
hates it. She's like, I get worried about going out because I know you're going to try to embarrass me, and you think it's funny, but it's not, which makes it funny.
It doesn't make it funnier.
Like, my favorite thing to do is when we go to the restaurant, I'll order mozzarella sticks.
I just died on that.
Yeah, you just got hit by a...
Fuck! I got killed by a fucking dandelion. Shit! I don't know why baby's so mad. It's like the easiest freaking part. Yo, did you see that video? I'll link it in our video of this DJ that did this killer mashup of Crazy Train and Earth, Wind and Fire. It's so good. Like it actually. No, it's actually really good.
Crazy Train and Earth, Wind and Fire both suck. So how could they be put together and be good?
Wait, Brett doesn't like things? Oh my god. How did I not know you were gonna be like fuck Ozzy Osbourne and fuck Earth, Wind and Fire?
You know what's good? The Black Sabbath album where Ozzy Osbourne isn't on it. That one's good. I was talking to my friend. I think I said this already, but he's like, "Yeah, Ronnie James Dio used to be in Black Sabbath," and I was like, "What? How did I not know that?" And then I said, "Let's put it on. I want to hear what it sounds like." Lo and behold, it was awesome.
Ronnie James Dio. One song.
One song.
Don't talk to Stangers.
It's Stranford's. Stranford's.
I thought you said it was Stangers.
So don't talk to Stranford's.
That was the best. That was like the best land ever. You win. Fadin.
This is where things get.
Why can't I think of?
Curiosity.
Hey, look, we're fighting shitty Blanca. Look at Why can't I? Why are you in like the fucking piss ocean? It looks like the urinal pipe from a fucking football game or something. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I think of the one Dio song that's like his big hit?
Holy Diver.
Fuck, why couldn't I think of it?
I don't know, you're a music major.
I don't know, that's really sad. Music boy's failing, getting senile in his old age. Why I'm doing this in the most like assholey way possible.
There's a way to get through this without dying, and I don't know what it is. There's gotta be a way to ledge crawl.
I don't know. No video game is complete without some obnoxious ass jumping puzzle.
Nice.
Alright.
Good job.
Fadian. Oh my god, my favorite. Ooh, free power-ups, bro. Beep, 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 beep. Is this last level?
I'll tell you when I see it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It is.
Holy fuck. Wow. Nah. What the fuck was that?
Doing construction up there.
Oh, it was upstairs. I got all freaked out. I thought it was downstairs.
I think Super Metroid stole this boss.
Did. I'm not gonna be able to do it because I can't get enough hits on him in time. Because isn't it you have to do it all in one shot or something?
Yep. I think the down and attack thing is the best thing to use.
That? The leg? I don't even know if I'm hitting him because I'm hitting him from the sides. The sides with my.
guys.
Just free. Just why don't they just take your life down? Just like give it like you just get hit by air and it just takes away your life.
I want this thing. Need it.
I want it so you get it. Excuse me. Nice.
You son of a bitch.
You got it. Nice.
Can I get a health power up, please?
I know, seriously, it's so frustrating.
Come on. Alright.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
60 seconds. You got it.
How the fuck do I beat this freak?
That's how you do it. You jump over him when he goes
You
to
gotta
shoot.
stand here, I think.
Yeah, it's something with the weapon power up, isn't it? Like if your weapon's not powered up enough, it's really hard to beat this part. Holy shit. Nice, man. Congrats. We did it. Alright. It stops here. Electro Eyes. Can come back to Earth. Ugh. Cyboplasm. That sounds so fucking gross.
That's what those goo ducks were.
Ugh. Alright, so Street Fighter 2010, final thoughts.
I like it. I think it's pretty good. I like... It's not a great game. Never would be. Music's pretty good. The controls are fine in the beginning, and then as you get to the game, you need to know exactly what everything does. The frames, like, you need to know where the diagonal attack will land on the screen because you need to position yourself way beforehand. So it's got that Castlevania, like, you have to plan every move. You can't just go around, because as soon as you start trying to be like not planning, you just keep getting hit and you die.
Yeah. I would say like it falls in that category of like pretty good, not great. It's fun, and I like I know it sounds stupid, but in my old age, I don't mind, or I appreciate levels that are short. They're not like a long drawn out, like I think about some of the like other games that we played, like Amagon, or like I've been playing through, we played through it together once, but I've been playing on the side, Adventure Island, and how those levels are so fucking long, and they're so tedious, and like, this game gets rid of a lot of that. Sometimes it's like, just go kill this guy, and you go fight him, and that's it. I don't really understand any of the street and like street fighting references, and I wonder if it was like a bad translation or something, but...
Yeah, they probably
like, I'm not saying it's like
the Street Fighter craze.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's what the idea was. Like, we'll just make it like Street Fighter game from the future or something. But that didn't really work. But yeah, like the biggest knock on the game is that it's hard to describe it in a video, but it's the controls have latency built into it. Like, it's designed that way, and it just frustrates the hell out of you. Like, there's so many times where we would have been able to beat the boss or like just not gotten hit if I was able to move faster, and it's just not, the game's not built that way. The angles thing that you talk about is definitely true, in that so many times you just like can't hit an enemy because they're just in a space that you can't attack, and that I find incredibly frustrating to deal with. But it's still like a really entertaining game. Like, I'm glad I got a chance to play. I'm glad we got the chance to play it together, because I definitely don't know if I would have stayed with it as long, because it was the spots where it got tedious were very tedious.
Yeah.
It's a very like, what year is this? Do you remember?
I'm gonna guess 89.
89. Yeah, it definitely has an late 80s, early 90s kind of like feel to it, the way it plays.
Well, you have to actually turn the game off at this point. It doesn't let you go back to the beginning.
That's your reward. You get to off the couch, and then all the stench that you've been hoarding under your butt comes out, and you get to enjoy that. And that's what it is.
This game is significant to me because it was one of the first games, I think it was the first game that I sat down as an adult after I started collecting again, and after this was the first game I beat on my 32-inch CRT that I got from my parents' house.
Nice.
My dad brought it over, and we installed it, and then like the next few days, I didn't really get to touch it, and then I decided to pop in this game, and I sat there for 3 hours playing through this game, finally beat it, and I got up and I was like, all right, cool, this is what collecting games is about. Like, I just did it. I sat there, I played through the game, and I beat it, and I forced myself through the tedious parts for the reward, which you do feel accomplished when you beat this game. It's not like some of the other ones that are really bad where after you're done, you're like, well, I'm glad that's over because I don't feel like playing it anymore. I mean, I guess you kind of feel like that on this too, but at least you feel like you accomplished it. And I think you're right. The short levels make it like swallowable. I guess.
Yeah, it's much more tolerable to deal with. That's cool though. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm glad we got the chance to play it together. So this is Street Fighter 2010, the final fight. And for Retro Wednesdays, until next time.